This is Beneath the Bleachers, an unauthorized true crime docu-series that explores the underbelly of athletics. Tales of sports heroes winning titles while committing devious acts, and often getting away with it.
We're digging up the dirt that's been swept under the rug, mound, and AstroTurf at Skydome, while Canseco and Clemens were getting juiced in the clubhouse as McNamee put used needles in beer cans.
But I digress.
Each episode is a fresh investigation into shameful sports lore,
including Wade Boggs versus Miller Lite, Ty Cobb versus everyone, Michael All Bets Are Off Jordan, and Lenny Dykstra in general. We've got the down low, or we're putting it in the streets for your enjoyment and scrutiny, right here,
under the bright lights and hot mics.
Here's a taste of our lead-off tale, which takes us to Baltimore in the 1990s.
This is Tinseltown versus Cooperstown, aka the Postman versus Iron Man, aka Costner versus Ripken. Late 1990, Kevin Costner and Cal Ripken Jr. meet at the screening of Dances with Wolves. Holy shit, that was a screening. During the next season, Costner reaches out to Ripken while filming scenes for JFK in nearby Washington, D.C. Hey, Cal.
Wait, are we doing Costner's voice back then, or his new gruff and grumbly comeback Costner voice?
I swear, in the movie 3 Days to Kill, Costner suddenly had his tough guy voice. The movie was supposed to be like an action thriller. Liam Neeson Taken comeback vehicle, which may explain why he also took Taken Liam's affectation, which Neeson stole from Christian Bale, who originated the grizzlied hero voice in Batman Begins, copyright Christian Bale.
Tell me about the rabbits.
Anyway, who killed JFK? He didn't sound like that back then. Am I crazy? No.
July 29th, 1991.
Costner participates in batting and fielding practice with the Orioles. Witnesses report that Costner hit multiple line drives into the outfield.
Wow. Costner is often spotted at Baltimore's Camden Yards, at times sitting with Ripken's wife. If you build it, she will come.
September 6, 1995. Ripken breaks a 56-year-old record when he plays in his 2,131st consecutive game.
History has been made, and now keeping the streak alive is big business.
1997. Ripken allows Costner to stay at his house, following the wrap of his new film, The Postman.
You remember The Postman, right? Oh, you don't? Then you're just like everyone else. It was Costner's post-apocalyptic box office bomb. No, not Waterworld.
Okay, so now you're asking, how can one man have two $100 million post-apocalyptic box office bombs released within 2 years of each other? Was it some type of sorcery performed by that witch in Robin Hood? Remember her with the bones and the stuff?
Ripken leaves home to play a night game against the Seattle Mariners.
Halfway to the stadium, the Iron Man realizes he left something at home and turns around. Upon arrival, he finds himself in a Costner sequel, Dirty Dancing with Wolves. Ripken catches Costner on the kitchen floor with his wife, Kelly. The Iron Man hits for the cycle in a series of haymakers on Costner. It's possible one of these catches him in the throat, and that's what led to his Marlboro voice. After returning to his vehicle, Ripken calls Orioles owner Peter Angelos.
That's right, Cal Ripken was balling so hard in the 90s, he even had a car phone.
Mr. Angelos, it's Cal. Iron Man! What's poppin', baby? What's poppin' is I'm not playing in the game tonight. But you got the streak! Get rid of the streak! We're making a lot of money on the streak. Can't do it. And I can't tell you why. But it does involve Kevin Costner and my wife and then both being naked in my kitchen floor. Okay, TMI. Listen, I'm gonna figure this out, okay? Uncle Pete's gonna pull you out of this coal miner's asshole.
But instead of finding the light, things only get darker. Literally.
That evening's game is canceled due to an electrical failure in a section of the stadium's lights. No problems electrically in any of the other banks, hotels, restaurants, and shops considered part of Camden Yards. The next day, the lights are fixed, Cal plays ball, and the streak remains intact.
This account of devious escapades has been vehemently denied by both the ball player and the actor. Yet multiple parties close to the story have confirmed its authenticity.
Did these events unfold as told by so many for so long, or is it a fabrication of the highest order?
Beneath the Bleachers will examine this story from all angles, including instant replay, reenactments, new interviews, and challenge flags, allowing you, the viewer, to determine fact from fiction.
Off the field, the world's finest athletes are just as flawed and mortal as you and I. And their wealth and popularity makes them more prone to mischief, mayhem, and even murder. We're breaking the tops off the trophies and going beyond the stat lines. If we see a dirty play, we're gonna make the call down here, beneath the bleachers.